Phil Parsons there.
Oh, yeah, they touch. Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, man.
And that looks bad. Now watch when he turns around and heads down into the inside wall here again.
And you know what it was? That big boom I heard was him actually hitting the wall the first time.
Oh, Phil bounced. Yeah, see, Phil bounced off the wall.
Oh, it broke the wall. Yeah. I saw dirt fly on the back side of the wall, so it broke the wall somehow.
What started that was Phil Parsons hit the outside wall, bounced in.
Oh, yeah, we were watching them go down the straightaway, and as soon as he hit the brakes, that's when the car really got loose on him, and he hit the wall pretty hard here.
Watch Boom. This. And watch the bumper cover off the very back of the car.
Same thing that Rusty Wallace had knocked off a little bit ago. But he had brakes because the rear brakes locked up just before he hit the wall. If you watch the rear tires, you'll see them lock up.
The car's like shimming.
Yeah, it's like...
Remember, he had reported in that he thought he had something wrong with the car. Maybe the left front was down.
It doesn't look like any tires were down, but it's certainly when he got on the brakes, all of a sudden the car got sideways on him.
Something broke. We just don't know why.
Yeah, because the tires are up there on the right.
He had already clinched the championship when he received critical head injuries in this crash at Rockingham. Ard quickly recovered from the injuries and will be defending his title next year.
Number 16, and it sent her hard in the wall.
It did. I don't know if they locked the brakes or what happened, but boy, he did go hard into that wall.
More trucks involved there. That's Jack Sprague, number 24, on fire there.
Rob Morgan and Sprague piled in. It did not look as if Setzer had steering control or...
Oh, wow. A big hit there for the 85. That was Brent Raymer sliding into the wall.
Throttle's hung wide open, too. He's going to hit it again.
Right back in front of the few trucks. Like you mentioned, that throttle being hung took him right back into the wall.
And that's no safer barrier there. That's concrete.
Yeah, Brent was doing a great job running up.
McLaughlin running 6th at the moment. Sawyer in the 38th running in 14th spot. Take you back a moment ago. Let's show you this one more time. Hermie Sadler had bounced off the outside wall. And there's the lick to the inside wall. Listen to it now, and take a listen to this from our in-car camera. Folks, let me tell you, that's...
Well, that'll tell the tale. Oh, trouble for Junior. Couldn't hang on to it. Into the wall. Caution's out. The field slows immediately. Well, he did have his hands full, that's for sure.
Trouble on the 167th lap. Foyt has no brakes and ducks to the inside to avoid Junior Johnson. Foyt goes into the dirt at over 100 miles per hour and flips end over end for several hundred feet. AJ was lucky to live through this one. He was hospitalized in serious condition and was out of action for months.
Performance here in 1979 when he finished 6th is now out of it. In the 84th lap, he crashes in turn number 2, and we'll be able to show you what happened. Let's take a look now. Here's David Haas.
Well, there's Ty Scott parked up against the wall, but here we see the accident starting. I don't know what happened there, really. I don't think he was touched by that car underneath him, which was, but he just seemed to lose control, shot across the front of that guy up into the wall, and now you can see him holding it up to the wall, which is the right thing to do in a situation like that, because this is the last place you want to come away from the wall and get T-boned by somebody passing you.
Well, this will gather up the front of the field, those 9 cars in the lead lap, and create another Daytona scramble. And from the car camera, we may be able to get another view of what happened. He's already in the wall.
Side again, looking down the backstretch.
Yeah, right there you can see that tire completely exploding. And I would imagine that happened from some kind of a contact, maybe into the left rear, knocked the valve stem out, or maybe cut the sidewall of the tire. Oh, man, that's a hard lick right there.
Yeah, and they're sailing down the backstretch at over 185 miles an hour. Dario Franchitti comes down, and DJ, how tough is it to control a car like the 91 car at these speeds when you got like the left side tires on the grass?
Yeah, you've got a lot of smoke, and you're just, you're going, your spotter tells you at the end.
Into the wall in turn 3.
It's Rick Crawford right there.
Golly.
The whole front end off of that, number 14.
A couple more trucks on the back.
Tina Gordon.
That's a bad crash.
13. So our first caution comes out at lap 45.
Does a nice job of not spinning out, but just can't ever control the truck, Phil.
Never can catch up to it. Now she's got the brakes locked up to try to stop that truck, but she stops in the middle of the racetrack. Here comes Rick Crawford right behind Dennis Setzer on the 46 truck. Could not see her, never saw her. Clipped her, turned her in front of Hank Parker Jr., who made severe contact.
Oh, got snagged again, and oh, savage crash.
Right, you got Robbie Gordon gathered up and Hud Strickland, I believe. I can't tell if that, or maybe that was.
Looks like Jeremy Mayfield is in it.
That's John Andretti. I'm sorry.
John Andretti.
Yeah, could be. No.
Connie Benson came into the side as the leaders pull on the pit road now.
What you're going to see coming up right here now is where Robbie Gordon catches him and turns the car back down the racetrack. Yeah, it was John Andretti. Extremely hard hit.
Just in front of the driver's door.
Thank goodness.
By about a foot, thank goodness.
Car we're saying that was Robbie Gordon we were looking at. That was
he hit extremely hard head on into the inside wall.
Hard hit for Gordon.
Those three cars have hit extremely hard.
Activity on pit road, and we'll update you on the story in a moment. It came at lap 210.
Let's get set for the restart. Ned Lyndon Amick did not pit under that caution flag, and he is the leader.
Trouble on the start. Get a good start. Took Earnhardt with him. Earnhardt didn't get squared away in time. Other cars still spinning and sliding down there.
Mike McLaughlin made contact with Earnhardt in the grass. He's got damage to his car.
And that's Ron Hornaday, number 31. The front of his Chevrolet is destroyed.
And as you were saying, Lyndon Amick did not pit, and he just didn't come up to speed.
To the right when Amick doesn't come to speed. The blue car is Earnhardt. Here he comes. Now he's going to try to get off him, and Terry Labonte gets in the back of Earnhardt.
Exactly. Of course, Terry couldn't see what was going on up there. He was just following Earnhardt. And boy, that was a mess. Big wreck, not even up to speed.
One pinball and a lot of flippers. Hold on to your chair, folks.